I like being smart asks, first off, congrats on 300,000 subs, that's sweet. This is kind of serious slash philosophical, but do you think the concept and or value of loyalty is dying? Oh, thank you. I like being smart. This is probably the only really interesting question I've gotten. I really don't know one way or the other because I don't think of it that much, but I mean, I guess with the internet, maybe like people are being exposed to such wide social networks, they can't really focus on just one or two people as much as they used to. Again, I don't do a whole lot of intrapersonal talkings and stuff, and there's no one I like trust with my leaps or anything, so I'm really not the best person to ask. If you're really interested, drop me a line and I'll probably make a video just about this, because I would like to start up vlogs on philosophical type stuff to piss off people who subscribe for video games. Time Warp Trio 11 asks, how do you record your vids, internet? Arceus 63629 asks, have you ever kidnapped Mario? Let Peach save him. I think that happened in Super Princess Peach. Green Dragon 717 asks, what do you think about FPSs? They're sometimes good and sometimes bad, like a lot of things. What is your favorite? Fallout 3, even though it's sort of RPG. If RPGs don't count, I guess BioShock, even though I'm horrible at it. Halo 3 is pretty cool too. Which two came first, chicken or egg? That sort of depends, because I think they came from a lot of eggs and a lot of chickens. I guess the egg would be the form of the first thing that's closest to the chicken, considering the parents would not be quite chickens. And to quote an answer I remember reading in some book as a kid, I think the egg came first because God made the first egg and he sat on it to hatch it. Ultra War Ziamon asks, do you think that you are able to do a whole Let's Play episode in German? No, I don't know if I'm ever going to get quite that fluent. I can do it in mock German if you want. Do you have a mini mustache? Nah, I don't really like my mustache. I shave it most of the time. I have a little goatee though, and I have sideburns that I like. Frobo Joe asks, did you make the music from your intros in your Super Mario Galaxy Let's Play? Some of them were licensed music that were not licensed hard enough to get hit by the internet media groups. And some were recorded by my good pals, the world's best musician, owner of the band The Best, and Let's Make a Cake. They are very great, and hopefully they'll help me again with the Super Mario Galaxy 2 intros. Barai97 asks, 1. What do you think about the Nintendo 3DS? Pretty rad. 2. Do you read manga? Not really. Anime and manga never really clicked with me, mostly because, I don't know. Rickco Robot asks, if God is infinite, surely he must literally be everything. Is pantheism the only logical answer to religion? Atheism is the only logical answer to religion. BAM! Super Yoshi TTD asks, if you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be and why? What is the greatest thing you've ever seen, done, or eaten? How many cats do you have? Why are you not as bad at video games as you used to be? And I'm high. Okay, a tree, I would be, I don't know tree types, I guess. Can I just say Venus flytrap, because those are cool. What is the greatest thing you've ever seen, done, or eaten? Greatest thing I've ever seen is probably Octocat. Done is probably, that's a tough one. Probably the greatest thing, as in like a spectacle of itself, would be my Let's Playing career. That's the most thing I've invested a lot of time in, probably. And eaten, French onion soup is probably my favorite food. How many cats do you have? I technically own 1 myself, but my family has 4, but 2 of them are sort of fake, including mine. So I have 2 cats that are actually out and about, and the rest hide under my parents' bed all the times. And I'm not as bad at video games because people on the internet started yelling at me and I had low self-esteem, so I started being better at it. And hi. Lulzmudkip123 asks, why are pandas so cute? They're sort of retarded. They don't breed hard enough, and coelacanths are better for endangered species, and they're also important, unlike pandas. Annie Master 8396 asks, 1. Will you LP Billy Hatcher? No, Hi Leonardo already did a good one, or a good one entertaining wise, and Diet Cola Dude did informative one. I find there no need for Let's Plays in that category. 2. What do you look like? Again, already answered that, but this is a little more distant, so I forgive you. 3. What's your next LP project? Don't I have a list on my dicking channel page? 4. If you made a Whittier game, what would it be? Probably, Super Mario Sunshine sequel, maybe? I am Dead Yay asks, are waffles absolutely delish? Yeah, waffles are pretty pro, actually. Dust of Dry Bones asks, is the cake alive? Like in the Portal. Jack Flap 182 asks, what was the first game you played? That's actually a decent question. Probably something for the Game Boy. Maybe like Tetris or Space Invaders. Or, I don't know, I actually did stuff on the computer. I think I played like the first 2 levels of Sonic CD a lot as a kid. I know I have like a bunch of weird Sega CDs. I played Sonic R pretty early, and like when I rediscovered on Gems Collection, I got excited about that. But the first video game I owned, which is not your question at all, was Pokemon Snap for the N64. My Town Let's Play asks, Mom, I want to start doing Let's Play. Any advice for a good mic? My mic isn't very great, but it's a Plantronics thingy. Just get one with a headset. That's the most important thing, I think. Also, I'm looking for a few internet downloading games I can download and play. Do you know any? Google ROM. And final question, would you like to do guest commentary on some of my vids sometime? Again, I don't like to stereotype based on grammar, but I'm guessing we might not click very well. Glackion Lover 11 asks, what got you into Pokemon? Maybe you kids with your Glaceons and your bad grammar don't remember this, but Pokemon used to be all the friggin' rage. It was hard not to be into Pokemon when you were a kid in my day. And then they ask, what got you into Pokemon and Mario? And 2 is capitalized, and N was capitalized in the first one. Mario... What kind of a question is that? Everyone reasonable is into Mario. Game Raiders 101 asks, are you doing all the Mega Man games, not the X's again? I don't know. What comes out on a virtual console sort of dictates what I'll do. Clishan Lever 11 asks, how did you get you username, and what got you into Mario? No. XDestroyo XZX asks, 1. What is your icon? An Edgerwan. Pay more attention. 2. Who encouraged you to start Let's Playing? Myself. 3. Are you going to try to be a singer for video games? No, I do singing because I think it's funny and stuff. I don't really think I have a great singing voice. I think I'm not tone deaf, but nah. 4. How did you meet Ice? Cub Scouts, a long time ago. Woodbridge 36 asks, if you were president, who would be in your cabinet? I don't know, but I'd better let him out. The Jess Show asks, is Baby Razor Balds really dead? Sadly, yes. The Technopiter asks, what state do you live in, Maryland? Green Dargonay 177 asks, what did you name a Pikachu doll? Why would I name a Pikachu doll? Juan Oop asks, Hitmonchan versus Little Mac. This game's winner is Hitmonchan. I mean, humans are normal type and fighting is super effective on humans. Tough titty kid. Green Dragon 717 asks, have you ever made out with a mirror? I don't know if I've made out, but I sometimes get, like, sort of into my reflection. Green Dragon 717 asks, if you had 3 cheeseburgers, what would they be? Green Dragon 717 asks, are you a LOL cat? NHMLLR725 asks, is matter made up of what? No, this guy asked like an interesting question about string theory, but I'll tell you after I take physics. Blizzard Rules asks, have you played any of the Shin Megami Tensei games? No. I keep wanting to pronounce this as Alexis. I think it's Alex15 or A13X15. How do you listen to me, Cub Scouts? Is there any possibility of you doing, hey, you can go ahead and join me X game via Xbox Live? Sorry, no, I don't like playing Xbox games very much, and I don't like guest commentators very much, and my Xbox Live is wonky. Are you getting a Mario Galaxy 2 on its midnight launch? I don't know if I'm getting it on midnight, but I'm probably going to get it, and let's play it on launch. Kiwi Crappy asks, oh wait, I don't know. Poison Shroomer asks, 2 questions. What is your profile pic? Nigeron, which is what Kiwi Crappy was answering. 2, do you like Brental Floss? Yeah, he's pretty cool. I like anyone who's artistic most of the time. If they're bad at being artistic, that's one thing. But musicians that can do things, I generally respect pretty much. Oh gosh, it looks like I'm almost halfway through the list. 1. Have you seen the movies The Grudge 1, 2, 3, the Ju-on version of the game? That sounds super gay. 2. Why is your hair so long? Because it looks better than short hair, and because it makes people like you be upset and confused. That's really why. 3. Who is your favorite Let's Player? Probably Big Dip on a Bus. He's pretty cool.